Hello Capricorn, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. This reading is going to look at the energies between the 13th to the 19th of July. But of course the universal energies and time, they are fluid. So if you think of those dates within a slowly expanding bubble, so you get an understanding then of how universal timing works, and that bubble expands and contracts all of the time. But most certainly the energies around about the 13th to the 19th of July, this reading is for those dates all round and about Capricorn. I've done a pre-shuffle of the Psychic Tarot for you. I'll just do a final shuffle. Okay. Just to mention that Mercury is now going forward, appearing to go forward in the heavens after having been retrograde for the last month or so. So that should help to bring an end to delays, confusion, miscommunications, and so on. All right, so I'll just do a final shuffle of the Wheel of the Year Tarot, which will just give a little bit of extra depth and clarity to your reading, Capricorn. There we are. Right, Capricorn, at the heart of your reading we have the Star card. This is a major arcana. In this particular deck it's entitled Hope. So wishing on a star, having hope, having the star in the palm of your hands. And you can see right in the middle of the line there's a figure standing there. So this is about wish fulfillment, having hope. Right, and then we have the Two of Chalices, the Two of Cups. So this is a love connection, twin flame, a couple. You can see they're holding their cup of love for each other. So that's a beautiful, beautiful energy. So there's something about having a hope to do with a love relationship, I feel. That's just for some of you, Capricorn. For others, it may be to do with having a hope and wishing for something to be united, whether it's a romantic love relationship, whether it's something within yourself, feeling a little bit more together within yourself. So however it resonates with you, but that's lovely. This is right at the heart of your reading, Capricorn, and it's one of hope, and it's to do with a coming together of two energies. Beautiful. The challenge is your base chakra and the Five of Pentacles. So the base chakra is the energy center at the base of our spine, and it's to do with work, career, income. It's to do with the means that we have for survival. It's about safety and security. So it's all those very grounded practical matters, everyday practical matters. Now this is in the challenge section for you. So something about what you're hoping for to do with this, these two energies. It could be a love relationship, but there's something about your base chakra there's going to be a challenge. So is this to do with safety and security, for example, going forward with that relationship? Is it about something to do with money and income? And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is when we're feeling left out in the cold, isolated. Sometimes it represents being separated from something or somebody. Now, the energy of this card is that, there's lots of money here lying on the ground. There's 5 pentacles. And this person is sheltering from the thunderstorm underneath a toadstool. But he's very much on his own, you see. It is looking very miserable. So this is about feeling isolated and separated. Although you're all right. You've got enough money. You've got enough means to your elbow, if you like. But it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like you have anything. That's what the energy of this card is. A sense of lack, a feeling of lack. And it's connected here, look, you see, to the base chakra, which is about what we have and what we don't have in all things practical. Okay, what's in your power at the moment? We have the moving on card. Now this can mean mentally moving on in your mind from a dark space going towards the light, moving on that way. It can mean physically moving on as well, so leaving something that's no longer serving you and moving on in a new direction. But this is in your power at the moment, so there's something about the need perhaps to move on that would be beneficial for you. However, the clarifier is the 9 of Swords, so this is causing a lot of mental conflict, a lot of inner conflict, a lot of mental conflict for you. You see the woman running away from the crows that are all trying to attack her, and it's what's happening in your mind. So there's a lot of anxiety about this situation, but because it's in your power position, then it's within your power to move on from this anxiety and from this energy. And then something else in your power position is the light. We've already had the star, which is the major arcana, and now we've got the sun, and it's a major arcana again. In this deck, though, it talks about light, so it's the light that's coming from the sun. So the light is being shone on memories from the past. Something about now Capricorn, for some of you this will be about memories of a relationship from the past, thinking about somebody who from the past who had a lot of meaning for you. So it could mean that. It could just mean you're thinking about, you're aware of somebody that's in your life, but it's been in your life for a long time, and you're thinking about that person. Sometimes it's about a betrayal. It's about a third party situation, possibly. So it'll be something different for all of you, but there's certainly light being shed on this memories of somebody or something from the past. And in the outcome position, we have Truth and Knight of Pentacles. So the Truth is the major arcana. This is justice. This is about justice needing to be seen, needing to happen. It's about balancing the scales, Capricorn. There's a need for something to be balanced, and for truth to come out. So justice can be served, if you like. Justice can be seen to happen. So it's about balancing the scales. The scales are not balanced at the moment, but so there's a need for truth, and clarity in this situation. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the tarot deck. But when he gets to you, what he brings is solid gold. It's a solid gold. So this Knight of Pentacles energy is bringing forward a solid gold offer, but it's going to take some time. It's going to be slow coming in. So whatever this truth is and justice and clarity, it's going to be worth it, because, the Knight of Pentacles is coming in with something solid gold. It doesn't have to be about money. It could be about anything. It's a solid gold offer or opportunity. All right. I mean, it could well be to do with money and career and income, but it doesn't have to be. All right. So something about truth, getting to the truth of the matter, and that understanding about there's a new opportunity coming in, but it should just take some time. And then this is something else that the energies want to say to you, a bit of advice. Now this is number 5, which is all about a bit challenges and change. So this is about financial and material changes. So what it's saying is, yes, there is going to be a little bit of a lack or not quite as much coming in as you've perhaps been used to. Obviously these energies don't last for a long time, and remember you've got the Knight of Pentacles that's bringing in some money, bringing in that solid gold offer, but it's just going to take some time. In the meantime, yes, there's not going to be quite as much. There's going to be financial and material changes, as can often happen, can't it, when things have changed. So it's just being aware of that, but it won't last forever because you have something else coming in. And then the Princess of Chalices, the Princess of Cups, this is a very romantic card. It's an energy of seeing the beauty around you, smelling the roses, seeing the blossom on the trees, the doves, nature, the daffodils are there, look, beautiful. It's a beautiful light romantic card, and this is a clarifier. This is an energy connected to not having quite enough for a little while. All right, so take it how it resonates with you, Capricorn. I'm just going to draw another couple of cards just to get a little bit more clarification here. So for Capricorn, could you give us a bit more advice, please? A bit more clarification for this reading, 13th to the 19th of July. A little bit more information, please. For the 13th to the 19th of July. Okay. So the overall energy I've just took out is Dragonfly. This is emergence, and this is when there's change happening. You're changing from the dragonfly bug that lives under the water for 3 years, and then climbs up, and is transformed into a beautiful dragonfly. So this is about something emerging, something quite beautiful and very different emerging, and this is part of your essence, Capricorn. Right, this is part of the energy that's within and around you. So in the past we have dreamtime creation. So this, in the past you've been working on something, trying to create something very different and something new. Currently we have the sun card again, summer solstice. This is about radiance and light, beautiful warmth, life-giving energy, creative energy. Sometimes this can represent going on a holiday somewhere really nice and warm. All right, but certainly there's light, and remember you had the star card, the light, and you've also had the sun, the light card in your power. So here it's come out again. And then the future going forward, we have Meadow, and this is about vulnerability. This is when we're feeling quite sensitive, and I feel this is a similar energy to the Princess of Cups here, the Princess of Chalices. So as a meadow full of flowers, you know, it's beautiful, but they can be quite fragile, can't they? So it's a feeling of vulnerability coming in, but linked to that is a lot of promise and beauty and abundance. All right, so, and the sensitivity. All right, that's beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. And thank you so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed the reading, if you could please press the like and the subscribe button, that would be brilliant. Really appreciate that. Take care going forward, Capricorn. Please join me again in the future. Bye bye.